Hello. Can you hear me? Hello. Can you hear me? Hello. Okay, so I just doubt my camera. Okay, that's camera and the mic. That's why I just asked this. Okay, so some of you had asked properties of integrals, tag questions, especially tag questions. Tag questions andre usually like ಇದರ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟೀಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಈ ಸಪರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಇದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಇದಲ್ಲ, ಇದನ್ನ ತುಂಬಾ ಜನ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರಿ. So that's why I thought of doing this. Okay, so I'll discuss properties also. So simple ಆಗಿ properties ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. So quick ಆಗಿ ನೋಡಿ ಆಯ್ತಾ. So this properties, now let's take this one. So now f of a minus x, that is RHS, right? So RHS, so integration 0 to a f of a minus x dx. Now I'll take a minus x is equal to t makla. Okay, if I differentiate, minus dx is equal to dt, right? So dx is equal to minus dt. Okay, this is the first part. And then if now we have to change the limits. Okay, so now when x is equal to a, when x is equal to a, so t value becomes 0, and when x is equal to 0, t value will become a. Okay, now if I substitute here, so it is 0 to a to 0, a to 0 f of t into minus dt. Okay, now we have learned this in the second property. Minus illige itta adre this becomes ulta, so this becomes 0 il barutte, a il hogutte, f of t dt. Okay, f of t dt. Now by using the first property ಏನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ from t to x, x to t ಏನ್ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅಂತ. So we can write this as 0 to a f of x dx. So this is RHS, so LHS, right? So LHS, so we proved this one. So that's all it is. Proving part is that's all. Okay. Next, solving the tag question is important. So now, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಏನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ? So x ನ ಈ ತರ x ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಈ ಅಪ್ಪರ್ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಮೈನಸ್ x ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ a ಮೈನಸ್ x ನ ನಾವು a ಮೈನಸ್ x ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಸೊ x ನ ಏನಂತ ಬರ್ಕೋಬಹುದು? ಅಪ್ಪರ್ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಮೈನಸ್ x ಅಂತ. ಅಪ್ಪರ್ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಮೈನಸ್ x. So now with that property, we'll solve this. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಬಂದು 4 ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವು x ನ ರೀಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ 4 ಮೈನಸ್ x ಅಂತ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಅಪ್ಪರ್ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಇಸ್ 4 ಮೈನಸ್ x ಅಂತ. ಓಕೆ, I'll take this as I ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. So this is I. Okay, now if I solve this, I is equal to 0 to 4 x ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ 4 ಮೈನಸ್ x ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ, ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ 4 ಮೈನಸ್ x ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇದನ್ನ ಕೇರ್ಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಆಯ್ತಾ, 4 ಮೈನಸ್ ಆಫ್ 4 ಮೈನಸ್ x. x ಹಿಂಗ್ ಬರ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಬೈನಾಮಿಯಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್. ಸೊ I is equal to 0 to 4 4 minus x divided by root of 4 minus x. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 4 ಮತ್ತೆ 4 ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಗಿ minus into minus is plus root x ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, this is equation number 2 and this is equation number 1. So if you add these two, okay, if you add these two, so we get just take copy of this. So equation 1 plus 2. So now left hand side I plus I is actually 2i. Okay, 2i is equal to integration of 0 to 4 root x divided by root x plus root 4 minus x dx plus integration of 0 to 4 root x divided by root x plus root 4 minus x. Now look at this denominator same either. We can add up the numerators. So we get, so 2i is equal to integration of 0 to 4 root x plus root 4 minus, this is 4 minus x, 4 minus x. 4 minus x. Okay, so 4 minus x whole divided by root x plus root 4 minus x. So we can cancel this and this. we get integration of 2i is equal to integration of 0 to 4 1 dx. We get it. Okay, integration of 1 is x, so 2i is equal to so 4 barutte alva. So I is equal to 2 makla. So 2 is the answer. Yes, okay. It's actually a by 2 is the form answer for everything. So it's 2 is the answer. Simple question. Okay. Now this property. So here I have solved the property. With the property na prove if you do this, then you will get 6. So LPP na badlu, if you solve this, it's actually a good method. Okay. So nodi, you just decide which one you will solve. Okay. In this case, I'm not gonna solve property. Property same aita, but different agida. I'll take that one. So now I is equal to, so 0 to pi by 2 root sin x divided by root sin x plus root cos x. So this is equation number 1. Okay. Yeah. So now here x is what? You have to replace x by upper limit minus x. Replace x by upper limit is pi by 2 minus x. So now I is equal to, so 0 to pi by 2 root sin pi by 2 minus x whole divided by root sin pi by 2 minus x plus root cos pi by 2 minus x. Okay, so we can write this as 0 to pi by 2 sin 90 minus theta. Okay, sin 90 minus theta is actually cos theta, right? So it is it becomes cos x. Idu cos x agate, and this becomes sin x, and this is dx. So this is equation number 2. So now from equation number 1 and 2, so we can once again we will add them up. Okay, so equation 1 and 2 add marda, so left side you get 2i, and look at this, denominator same with this, so we can add up the numerators. I'm not writing that step. Okay, I'll just write directly here. So integration of 0 to pi by 2, so root sin x plus root cos x divided by root sin x plus root cos x. Idu cancel agi 1 nodkoಳುತ್ತೆ. So 2i is equal to integration of 0 to pi by 2 with 1 dx. Now 2i is equal to, so pi by 2, I is equal to, so pi by 4. So pi by 4 is the answer, makla. Okay na? So simple concept. Tag questions say like most of the time, the tag questions will be like this only. Okay, so follow these methods to get full mark here. Okay. Yeah. Next. Same idu kuda other concept. Okay, so now we'll replace this is equal to I, makla. Okay, this is equal to I. If I replace this by, okay, I'll take this as I, and this is equation number 1. Okay, write that. I'm not going to write that. Now replace x by pi by 2 minus x. Correct? So yenagute I is equal to, so 0 to pi by 2. Remember this. Okay, now if I replace x by pi by 2 minus x, sin into the cos x agute, cos x is the like sin x agute alva. I'll write that. So it is okay, I'll write that step. Sin pi by 2 minus x minus cos pi by 2 minus x whole divided by 1 plus sin pi by 2 minus x into cos pi by 2 minus x. Okay, so now if you change this to, if you by using allied angle, if you write this, so 0 to pi by 2, this becomes cos x minus sin x whole divided by 1 plus sin x into cos x. This is equation number 2. Okay, na? So now if you add equation number 1 and equation number 2, once again the same rule control. Any changes? Add 1 plus 2. So we get 2i is equal to 0 to pi by 2. First is I, alva. So sin x minus cos x whole divided by 1 plus sin x cos x plus, so 0 to pi by 2 sin x minus cos x whole divided by 1 plus sin x minus cos x. This is different. This one, no? So it is cos x minus sin x whole divided by 1 plus sin x cos x dx. Okay, so now 2i is equal to, so if you just add both of them, because the denominator is same, alva? So what we get it, so it is sin x minus cos x plus cos x minus sin x whole divided by 1 plus sin x cos x aita. So we can cancel some of these terms. So sin x cancel, cos x cancel, so 2i is equal to 0, and the complete answer is 0. Okay, now next, so this is also similar, makle. Okay, so x sin x, so 0 to pi, that is I, aita. So I is equal to 0 to pi. Pi becomes x becomes pi minus x, alva? So sin pi minus x whole divided by 1 plus cos square of pi minus x dx. So I is equal to, so 0 to pi. If you multiply, sin pi is nothing but pi minus x into sin pi is nothing but sin pi only. Sin pi minus x is nothing but sin pi only. So now for denominator we get 1 plus cos square pi, we get cos square x, we get it, cos square x. So now I is equal to, so 0 to pi. Let's multiply this. Now this complete term I'm just multiplying twice. Okay, so it is pi into sin x divided by 1 plus cos square x plus minus x into sin x all divided by 1 plus cos square x. So it is 0 to pi by pi by 2 pi. Okay, so this is nothing but I control, right? So when it goes to other side, it becomes 2i. So 2i is equal to pi of integration of 0 to pi sin x divided by 1 plus cos square x, 1 plus cos square x dx. Okay, now if I take cos x is equal to t, if I take cos x is equal to t, so sin x minus sin x dx is equal to dt agate. So sin x dx is equal to minus dt. So this becomes so 2i is equal to pi times of minus pi times of 0 to pi. We have to change even the limits. So okay, when x is equal to 0, t is equal to 1, and when x is equal to pi, t value is minus 1. Okay, when x is equal to 0, it is 1 to minus 1. It is 1 by 1 plus t square dt. Okay, so 2i is equal to minus pi of, this is actually tan inverse of t with the limits 1 to minus 1. Okay, next, so here if I solve this further, so 2i is equal to minus pi of tan inverse of minus 1 is minus 1 minus pi by 4, sorry, minus pi by 4, and tan pi by 4 is minus pi by 4. Tan pi by 4 is pi by 4, so we get minus pi by 4. So if you solve this, 2i is equal to minus pi into minus pi by 2, minus 45 minus 45 is minus 90. So 2i is equal to pi square by 2 and pi square by 4 agate. That's all is the answer, pi square by 4. Okay na, so ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ length ಇದೆ, so ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, easy ಇದೆ, solve ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Next, so this sum is integration of 0 to pi by 4, 0 to pi by 4. This is actually I, okay, so take this as I. I'm not writing that, and this is equation number 1. Okay, so next, equation number 1. So now I is equal to x ಬಂದು x is equal to upper limit is pi by 4 minus x ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, correct? By using this property. So now we'll see that log of 1 plus tan pi by 4 minus x ಆಯ್ತು. Okay, now we know tan pi by 4 minus x formula. So tan pi by 4 minus x ಅಂದ್ರೆ tan pi by 4 minus x ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ it is 1 minus tan x divided by 1 plus tan x. So we'll do the same thing here. So I is equal to, so 0 to pi by 4 log of 1 plus 1 minus tan x divided by 1 plus tan x dx. So now I is equal to, so 0 to pi by 4 log of 1 plus tan x plus 1 minus tan x divided by 1 plus tan x dx. So here tan x and tan x gets cancels out. So we get 0 to pi by 4 log of 2 divided by 1 plus tan x I thought. Okay, dx. Now we use the log properties. So if you use the log properties, we get I is equal to so 0 to pi by 4 log 2 minus log so I'll take 0 to pi by 2 log 1 plus tan x dx. Now what is log 1 plus tan x with integration of 0 to pi by 4? It is actually I, correct? So minus I think this is actually I. If I minus I, if I bring this, it becomes 2i. So 2i is equal to 0 to pi by 4 log 2 dx. So now log 2 is constant. So 2i is equal to log 2 with integration of 1 is x. So pi by 4 agata. Pi by 4. So the answer is pi by 8. Yeah, so I'll write here. Okay. So it is I is equal to pi by 8 log 2. So pi by 8 log 2 is the final answer. Okay, na? So simple concept. ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ and ಇದೇ ತರ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ ತುಂಬಾ and ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ಗಳ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ನಾಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಟೇಕನ್ ಫುಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸರ್ಸೈಸ್ ಸಮ್ಸ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ. So only last year questions only I have taken and it's all very important questions. Okay, next. Yeah, so this is also simple questions. Now this is I control. Okay, now if that is I, then this becomes what? X becomes pi by 2 minus x alpha. Okay, so now this is equation number 1. Okay, equation number 1 and I is equal to the tagoli. Okay, now if you replace I is equal to so 0 to pi by 2 log of 4 plus 3 sine pi by 2 minus x whole divided by 4 plus 3 cos pi by 2 minus x. Okay, so this becomes I is equal to so 0 to pi by 2 log of 4 plus 3 cos x divided by 4 plus 3 sin x. Because it's allied angle, correct? So sin 90 minus 600 is actually cos x. Cos 90 minus x is because sin x. So we get this one. Now this is equation number 2. Okay. Now if we add equation 1 and 2, what do we get? So you get 2i, alva. So 2i is equal to integration of 0 to pi by 2 log idu. So 4 plus 3 sin x divided by 4 plus 3 cos x plus log of this one, right? So 4 plus 3 cos x divided by 4 plus 3 sin x dx. So now if you solve this further, so we get 0 to pi by 2 log a plus log b and log a into b, correct? So then I get the log, so 4 plus 3 sin x divided by 4 plus 3 cos x into so 4 plus 3 cos x divided by 4 plus 3 sin x dx. Okay, now it is simpler. Either cancel agate, this one and this one gets cancels out. We get 2i is equal to integration of 0 to pi by 2 log 1. We get it log 1 with respect to dx. So log 1 is 0. So the complete answer is I is equal to integration of 0 is 0. So we get 0 makla. So 0 is the answer. Okay, na? So simple. See, follow the steps. Whatever I am teaching you, makla ide tara baradre saaku, you will get full marks. So like tale kedskobekkagilla. Okay, na? So simple agide, you can easily solve it. Every time you feel that tag questions are actually difficult. Okay, but trust me, tag questions are actually easy. But neeve adana bittu say that it is difficult. Okay. So this question. So now this question is also like last year paper li ide idu, right? Okay, so now x na you have to replace by what? 1 minus x, makla, correct? X na you have to replace by 1 minus x. So now let's replace. So now this is actually I, but I actually bekagilla answer. Okay, no. So I is equal to 0 to 1 x we can replace as 1 minus x bracket 1 minus of 1 minus x whole to the power n. Be careful ಆಗಿ ಇರಬೇಕು ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ now look at this 1 minus x whole to the power n ಇದೆ. So in place of x I replace 1 minus x. So ಒಂದು term ಎರಡು term ಆಗಿ convert ಆಗ್ತದೆ. That's why I have taken bracket here. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? So I is equal to integration of 0 to 1 1 minus x 1 minus 1 plus x whole to the power n dx. Okay, so now minus 1 and plus 1 both gets cancelled out. You get integration of 0 to 1 1 minus x into x to the power n dx. We get it. Okay, now let's multiply inside. Now x to the power n, when we multiply inside, it is 0 to 1 x to the power n minus, it's like x into x makla, it is x square, correct? So now x to the power n into x, if you multiply, it is x to the power n plus 1. X to the power n plus 1. So now same like that, we get x to the power n plus 1. So dx. Okay, 1 minute. Yeah, so next integration of this. Okay, so integration of x to the power n is integration of x to the power n with 0 to 1 minus integration of x to the power n plus 1 0 to 1 dx and dx. X to the power n is x to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 minus x to the power n plus 2 divided by n plus 2 with the limits 0 1 and with limits 0 1. So we get 1 by n plus 1 minus 1 by n plus 2. So if you solve further, we get n plus 2 minus n minus 1 whole divided by n plus 1 into n plus 2. So n and n cancel, 2 minus 1 is 1. The final answer is n plus 1 into n plus 2. Okay, now it's ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ quick ಆಗಿ calculations ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳು, because it's all LCM, all those things. Okay, so it's simple step. So I hope ನಿಮಗೆ ಇದು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ. So with that, I'll just move on to the next question. So e property, I'm just like explain the property and the sum ಹೇಗೆ split ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ. You just solve ಆಯ್ತಾ? So this is actually ಇದನ್ನ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. Okay, we'll take LHS only. So LHS is what? LHS is integration of I is equal to e to, sorry, it is there's a formula a to c and it is a to b. Okay, a to b f of x dx. So now integration of f of x is, will take capital F of x and with the limits a to b. ಇದನ್ನ solve ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ we get f of b minus f of a ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? So we'll take this as equation number 1. Okay, this is I'm proving property ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಯ್ತಾ? So ಈಗ LHS ಆಯ್ತು. Next RHS. So RHS ಬಂದು, so we have integration of a to c f of x dx plus integration of c to b f of x dx. Okay, so now ಇಲ್ಲಿ solve ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ integration of f of x is small f of x, so capital F of x with a to c, and this is capital F of x with c to b. Now we'll apply the limits. Its upper limit is upper f of c minus f of a, and here f of b minus f of c. Okay, so f of c and f of c cancel. So you get f of b minus f of a, f of b minus f of a. Now this is equation number 2. So now from 1 and 2 we can say that LHS is equal to RHS, LHS is equal to RHS, and we can say that then this is equal to this. Yes, ma, I just saw that. Sorry. Okay, Sangeeta. Yeah, so now this part I'll just leave it to you all. So the first mod x plus 2, you take x plus 2 is equal to 0. So what is the critical point? X is equal to minus 2. X is equal to minus 2. So now when you solve this, so you solve like this, okay? from minus 5 to minus 2, this becomes minus of x plus 2. Okay, plus minus 2 to 5, this becomes plus x plus 2 dx. Since because it is mod, now we get this. Okay, from minus 5 to minus 2, it is minus of x plus 2 dx. And leave minus 2 to 5, it is x plus 2 dx. So integration of x is x square by 2 plus 2x. 2 difference integration is 2x. So same steps only solve ಮಾಡಿ, you will get the answer. Okay, some fraction element is there for that. So just try it out. ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳಿ. So we'll try it in the next video. Okay, na? So illu kuda same. I'll just split it out. Okay, because what happens is if I do this, then it takes more time. I'll show you how to solve. Okay, now illi x minus 5 is equal to 0. So now the critical point is 5. X is equal to 5. Okay, so what you have to do is you will split from integration from 2 to 5 minus x minus 5 agata, minus x minus 5 dx plus idu from 5 to 8 plus x minus 5 ಆಯ್ತು. Okay, ಇದನ್ನ one step further ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು you can write also like this. Okay, so 2 to 5 5 minus x dx plus idu 5 to 8 x minus 5 dx. Simple integration. That's the reason I'm not doing this. Okay, so 5 is 5x, x is x square by 2. Apply the limits. Fraction calculation is one thing that you have to do it properly. Apart from the rest of you will do it. The split up is one thing that you need to know. Okay, the previous question only, why didn't I do? See, now here I wrote 5 minus x, right? But in this case, I did not write because only multiply matter, both will become negative. You can write it. Okay, so you can write it as minus x minus 2. This is also fine, but careful while solving this. Okay. So this is one different property. This is f of a plus b minus x. Same for last model. We'll take RHS. Okay, RHS. What is RHS? Integration of a to b, f of a plus b minus x. F of we'll take a plus b minus x is equal to t. Okay, if I substitute. If I differentiate this, minus dx is equal to dt, alva. So dx is equal to minus dt. Dx is equal to minus dt. Now, when x is equal to a, if I substitute a here, if I substitute a, so t value will become b, and when x is equal to b, t value is equal to a. Okay, na? So this becomes b to a. So b to a, f of t into minus dt agata, alva. So this is minus dt. So once again, this minus will hit here, and this becomes a to b, f of t into dt, f of t into dt. And then integration of f of t is we can completely change to f of x. So a to b, f of x dx. This is nothing but LHS, alva. So same LHS, we got it, and the proof is done. So now for this. So now for this, I'll just take a copy of this. Okay, now this tag question. Okay. So first of all, you should understand what is the method of this property. Okay. ಇದೇನಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ತರ integration of a to b f of x ಅಂತ ಇದ್ರೆ add both upper limit and lower limit and subtract the function. So x you replace by a plus upper limit plus minus plus lower limit minus x anta. Okay, this is what it is. Okay, now we'll apply the same property here. So you have to replace x by pi by 3 plus pi by 6 minus x. Pi by 3 minus pi by 6 plus minus x. Okay, pi by 3 plus pi by 6 minus x. Okay, so pi by 3 is 60 and this is 30, so 90 agata. So pi by 2 minus x agata. Okay, x you replace by pi by 2 minus x. So then agata. Okay, so I'll just rewrite this. So if I rewrite this, I is equal to, so pi by 6 to pi by 3 dx. Can I write tan x as 1 plus root sin x by root cos x ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೋಬೋದಾ? So if you solve further, so I is equal to, so pi by 6 to pi by 3 root cos x divided by root cos x plus root sin x. So this is equation number 1. Okay, I just solved that part. Okay, now now apply that. I'll apply this property. If I apply that property, I is equal to 0 to pi by 3 to pi by 6. Ulta. So pi by 6 to pi by 3 root. I'll take that only. Okay, so cos pi by 2 minus x whole divided by root of cos pi by 2 minus x plus root of sine pi by 2 minus x. So now I is equal to, so pi by 6, pi by 3. This becomes a root sine x, and this is a root sine x only, no? Yeah, sine x, and this is root cos x. So this is the second equation. If you add both equation 1 and equation 2, you end up getting, so 2i is equal to integration of pi by 3, pi by 6 to pi by 3, 1 dx you will get it. So now if you solve this further, so 2i is equal to pi by 3 minus pi by 6, 30 degree, 60 degree, 30 degree, it is 2i is equal to pi by 6 only. So I is equal to pi by 12. This is the final answer. Okay, na? So steps are actually like simpler. You properties na artha madkondu odidre like anything you can solve by yourself, makle. Okay. Okay, yeah. So this is property number 7. Okay, so property number 7 idu tumba sati bandide kandra. Okay, so let's not ignore this, makle. So tag questions are simpler, right? So I'll tell you the strategy behind this. Property number 7 is important. So property number 7 ಮಾಡುವಾಗ you have to be careful and you have to write full. So first na idu barkoli. So minus a to a f of x dx. So is equal to, now idana by using splitting property. So the third or fourth property that the third property. By using that, I'll write minus a to a f of x dx plus minus a to 0. Sorry, this is 0. 0. Next 0 to a f of x dx, f of x dx ಈ ತರ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಈಗ minus 2 to 2 ಅಂತಿದ್ರೆ I'm writing this as minus 2 to 0 and 0 to 2 ಈ ತರ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ? So okay, now what I'm going to do is I'll take this as I is equal to I1 plus I2, I1 plus I2. Now I'm focusing only on this part. Okay, I'll take only this I1. I'll keep the other part as it is. So I1 is what? I1 is equal to integration of minus a to 0 f of x dx. F of x dx. So here it is little strange. So the strange part is you have to take x is equal to minus t. This is the substitution. X is equal to minus t. I'll tell you the reason why you have to take x is equal to minus t. Now, if you differentiate this, so dx is equal to minus dt sigutta. Now, when x is equal to minus a, so t value is equal to a, correct? When x is equal to 0, t value is also 0. Okay. Now, let's replace this. So, I1 enagata, I1 is equal to, this is a to 0, f of minus t into minus dt. So, now you know this minus symbol illi hit adre, I1 is equal to, idu ulta agata, 0 to a agata, f of minus t into dt aito, and we can write this as 0 to a f of minus x dx, minus x dx. Okay, so now idaito, I'll substitute this in equation number 1 only. This is equation number 1. I'll substitute here itself. I'll take a copy of this. So I'll write I is equal to the new answer. Okay, so 0 to a f of minus t minus x dx plus 0 to a f of x dx. So now this is equation star for us. Okay, so with this, this up to here and then it's easy. And why I have taken like that? Because ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳು even function ಮತ್ತು odd function ಡೀಲ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. Even function ಅಂದ್ರೆ f of minus x is equal to f of x ಸಿಗಬೇಕು, and odd function ಅಂದ್ರೆ f of minus x is equal to minus f of x ಸಿಗಬೇಕು. Okay, so that's why we are doing all of this. Okay, now continuation of this will do. Now I'll take case 1. So case 1 is f of minus x is equal to f of x. That means it is even function. Even function. So ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ I is equal to, so 0 to a f of minus x equal to f of x ಅಂದಾಗ f of x dx plus this is 0 to a f of x dx. So I is equal to, so 2 times of 0 to a f of x dx. Correct alva? So 2 times of 0 to a f of x dx. Prove ಆಯ್ತು. Okay, next odd function. Odd function ಗೆ f of minus x is equal to minus f of x. So I is equal to minus of 0 to a f of x dx plus 0 to a f of x dx. So both gets cancels out and we get I is equal to 0. So we got 0. Okay, so that's about it. See, if you know like what is a even function and odd function, easily you can solve maths. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ lengthy ಇದೆ, but ತುಂಬಾ ಸಲ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಕಂಡು. Okay, it's better like go with this question ಆಯ್ತಾ. So next tag questions ಗಳು. So tag questions ಗಳು I'll teach this. Okay, so now see, first of all you should understand what is even function, odd function. Now we got minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. 1 mark ಬರ್ಬೋದು ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ ಇದು. Okay, x cube plus integration of minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 x cos x plus minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 tan x to the power 5 dx. Okay, now in this case f of x is equal to x cube, correct? Now we'll replace f of minus x cube, minus x. So ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ minus x the whole cube ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. Minus x the whole cube ಅಂದ್ರೆ minus x cube ಅಂತ. So we get f of minus x is equal to minus ಆಚೆ ಇಡ್ತೀನಿ, x cube ಅಂದ್ರೇನು f of x. So minus f of x ಬಂತು. So what is the minus f of x ಬಂದ್ರೆ? So minus f of x ಬಂದ್ರೆ it is actually odd function ತಾನೆ. Odd function ಗೆ differentiation integration is 0. Okay, now so now f of x is what? F of x is equal to x cos x ಇಲ್ಲಿ. Okay, now we'll replace f of minus x. X ಬಂದು minus x. Now minus x cos of minus x. Cos of minus x. So you all know that cos will not leave minus outside. ಇದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ f of minus x is equal to minus x cos x ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. And x cos x ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ ಇದು ತಾನೆ f of x. So f of minus x is equal to minus f of x. Once again, this is an odd function. So this integration is 0. Simple concept. See, concept ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ anything you can solve. Now ಇಲ್ಲಿ f of x is what? F of x is equal to, it's actually, take it like this, tan x to the power 5 ಅಂತ. Okay, so now replace f of minus x is equal to so tan of minus x whole to the power 5. So minus ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, so minus tan x to the power 5 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So f of minus x is equal to minus f of x. ಇದು ಕೂಡ odd function. So this answer is also 0. Okay, so this answer is also 0. So ಈ ತರ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ most of the answer ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. Okay, property number 7 ಬರುವಾಗ most of the answers will be 0. So ಈ ತರ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು, you will get full marks ಕಂಡು. Okay, so next look at this, sin x to the power 7. Okay, now f of x is what? F of x is equal to sin x to the power 7. Now replace. So f of minus x. F of minus x is sin of minus x whole to the power 7. So this becomes sin in the minus ಆಚೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So sin x to the power 7. So this becomes a minus sin x to the power 7, correct? So f of minus x. So f of minus x is equal to minus f of x. So odd function. Odd function. Odd function integration 0. Okay. Okay, ಇದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. I'll just clear this one. Okay, this is also property number 7. F of x ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, f of x is equal to x to the power 17 into cos x to the power 4. Now replace f of minus x. It is minus x to the power 17 into cos of minus x to the power 4. So ಇದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ minus x to the power 17. Cos anyhow it won't leave minus outside, right? So ಇದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ cos x ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. That means f of so f of minus x is equal to minus f of x. I'm so sorry, now it is looking like this. So this is also 0. No, there's some more. Oh, yeah. Wait, I'll say thank you afterwards. There is one problem left here. Okay, this is not 0. Directly, don't directly jump into the answer to prove 0. So like simple sum. Now f of x is what? F of x is equal to sin square x, correct? Sin square x, sin square x. Okay, dx bada. Now f of minus x ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇದನ್ನ sin of minus x the whole square ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. Okay, so f of minus x is equal to minus sin x ಆಗುತ್ತೆ the whole square. Minus sin x the whole square become positive ಅಲ್ಲ. f of minus x is equal to f of x ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. Okay, that means it is f of x is even. F of x is even. Okay, ಈಗ f of x even ಆಗಿದೆ, you should know this condition. What is f of x is even? If it is even, this is the condition, correct? So we are going to do that now. So if it is even, ಇದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ minus a to a f of x dx. If it is even, it becomes 2 times of 0 to a f of x dx ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 2 times of 0 to a f of x dx. So now ಇದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, so it is 2 times of 0 to a ಅಂದ್ರೆ pi by 4 ಅಲ್ವಾ. So pi by 4 f of x ಅಂದ್ರೆ it is sin square x dx. Okay, so that's it. Now you know how to solve this. So tell the mark division. Okay, I'll tell the mark division. So mark division is different for different sum. Okay, I'll tell in the end. Okay, so now this is 2 of 0 to pi by 4. We know that sin square x integration we can't do. That's why we write it as 1 minus cos 2x by 2. Correct? 1 minus cos 2x by 2. Yeah. So 2 and 2 gets cancels out, and we write integration of 1 is x minus cos 2x is sin 2x by 2 with limits 0 to pi by 4. So this is upper limit is pi by 4 minus 1 by 2 of sin 2 of pi by 4 minus 0 minus 0. Okay, in second pi by 4 minus 1 by 2 of sin pi by 2. Sin pi by 2 is 1. So pi by 4 minus 1 by 2 is the final answer. Okay, for this. Okay. So now, yes, Sangeeta, I'll just tell now. So now, mark distribution you have to understand. Okay, so mark distribution is like for this kind of question. So it's actually 3 plus 3 sometimes. So 4 plus 2 barate. Okay, this property number 7. So now this is actually very big the property. For this, it's actually 4 plus 2. So almost e tag questions iruttalla. Idu ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ length idre paravagiಲ್ಲ, 2 marks barutte, illanda 1 mark irutte, illanda 2 mark, maximum 2 mark irutte kanta. And proving that property is actually 4 markers. So this is easier. So LPP leather sometimes you might go wrong, but in this case you won't go wrong. And idella previous year questions kale. I've not taken anything by myself. So it's simple. Okay, so you can solve at any point in time and score 4 marks in this. Okay, so yes. So I have done my part, Kanta, so now it is all your part. So please practice well, Makla, and whatever the doubt you get it, put it in the comment section. I'll help you out. And for MCQs, I'm just planning it out. So very clearly I will do it. So don't worry, your AT is my responsibility. I'll make sure that I will score really well. Okay, na? So that's it from my end. I'll see you in the evening, Makla. Okay, so all the best. Practice well.